Welcome to your August ritual drop. This month we're exploring intuition as a form of self-care, how it protects us, guides us, and tells us what we need or don't need, often before we can explain why. I like to think of intuition as a conversation between the body and the soul. It's not just a gut feeling floating out of nowhere. It's your nervous system, your lived experiences, and your deeper wisdom working together to send you signals. Sometimes it's a whisper, sometimes it's a push, and sometimes it's that deep knowing you just can't shake, even if it doesn't make logical sense. So let's talk about how intuition works in the body. Like I mentioned earlier, it speaks in subtle ways. That tightness in your chest when you say yes, but really want to say no. The wave of calm you feel when you think about a certain choice. The sudden pull toward or away from a person, place, or opportunity. Your body is always scanning for what feels safe, aligned, and true. When we're busy, overcommitted, or disconnected from ourselves, we often override these cues. We say yes when our body is screaming no. We push forward when every fiber of us wants to pause. Listening to intuition is a form of self-care because it honors your whole self, not just your mind, but your body and your spirit. It's saying, trust myself enough to follow what feels right for me. So I wanted to share my story and how intuition has led me to a recent big change. So lately, my own intuition and the universe have been nudging me toward a huge life change. And get ready for it. After years in New York, I'm preparing to move to the Midwest. Yeah, you've heard that right. This wasn't a sudden out of the blue decision. The signs, they've been stacking quietly for a while. The restlessness feeling in my body every time I thought about just staying put and where I am right now. The moments of peace when I imagined more, a different rhythm to my days. Conversations that seemed to appear at just the right moment, reminding me that change could be opening, not less. And at first I brushed it off. I told myself, I'm imagining things. This can't be real, or just not paying attention to the cues. That maybe it wasn't the right time. But my intuition has a way of getting louder and longer. And that happens for all of us, especially when we ignore it. And eventually the whispers turned into a steady knowing, it's time to go. It was clear. Saying yes to that knowing feels like an act of self-care because it's me or yourself just choosing alignment over fear, trust over comfort. So you're probably wondering, how can I tap into my intuition? Here are 3 simple steps. Listen, trust, and act. Listen, I want you to create space for stillness. Just be still. You really have to pay attention to how your body responds to certain thoughts, decisions, and even feelings. So it means being present and mindful of your own feelings, emotions, and getting rid of all the noise, that outside noise, what people are telling you, what society or culture might be telling you, and just the chaos and day-to-day that might be taking your attention away from listening to what that inner voice is saying to you, your compass. So it takes practice, but really listening to that. Oh, would that first thought pop in my mind? What is that? Should I move on that? Should I act on that? Or those feelings like, that gut sinking feeling, I shouldn't be here, or I don't want to do this. Trust that. That's step 2, trust. You don't need all the evidence or a perfect plan. Start by trusting the feeling enough to explore it, and that's key, explore it. Question it, think about it, and sit with it a little bit. And then act. That's the 3rd step. Take just one small step in the direction your intuition is guiding you. It could be a conversation, research, simply writing something down, what you know to be true, what you feel to be true, or it could just be a warning sign. Something's telling you to leave or not go down this route, not trust this person. Listen to that and act upon it, and trust in yourself. So your ritual for this month, I invite you to pause and ask yourself, feel free to write this down. What is my intuition telling me right now? And am I willing to trust it? Simple, just 2 questions. And really practice sitting with that question and seeing what your body's telling you. Your thoughts, your mind, how you feel, hot, cold, sinking feeling, an excited feeling, a warm feeling, whatever it might be. You might even hear a whisper, a sense of yes or no without words. Whatever comes up, thank your body for the message, even if you're not ready to act yet. Remember, the listening is the first act of care. All right, I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoyed this month's ritual drop. There's more to come. Make sure to tune into your email for extra tips on how to really trust your intuition. If you have any questions or you need an assist, feel free to reply to this email and reach out. I'd love to keep the conversation going. Till next time, with love and wellness, I'll see you in your inbox.